To Mother with Love, written by Sumit Paul. That hoary old looking diary became an eyesore to me. I would see it lying unattended on an obscure shelf at our home at Galway, a place in Ireland where I was born. I told my father time and again to get rid of that obnoxious diary, but he always turned a deaf ear to all my entreaties. Frustrated, I stopped pestering him, but it remained an enigma to me as to why he didn't throw away a diary with jottings in Urdu, which was Greek to my father and me at that time. After some time, I left Ireland as I didn't get along with my stepmother, Mrs. Annette, and went to London and Cairo for further studies. Years rolled by. I never went home. By the time I became proficient in Urdu, Persian, Arabic, and Turkish. One day, when I was at the world renowned Al Azhar, Cairo, I got a phone call from my father's secretary, Mr. Randall. He requested me to come to Galway immediately as my father was pretty unwell. I had to go. The home underwent a sea change. Everything was rearranged except for that diary, which was still there in the same position. This time, the sight of it didn't exasperate me. I picked it up from the shelf, dusted off, and started flipping through its well nigh torn pages. It belonged to some shagufta who penned, at times penciled down her stray thoughts in neat and chaste Urdu. I began to read. I would not like my child to belong to any religion, caste, class, or creed. He would belong to the entire mankind, and humanity would be his only religion. All of a sudden, it dawned on me that I was reading my late mother's diary, who was somewhere from Pakistan and not much educated. That a semi educated Muslim woman had such advanced thinking 33 years ago made me all the more proud of my mother, whom I never saw and who died when I was just an infant. In no time, the diary became my greatest possession, and I felt a sense of gratitude to my father, who never dispensed with it. Today, it's my Gita, Bible, Quran, and Avesta. What she wrote in her diary summed up the teachings of all religions and faiths. Her musings didn't have erudition of great philosophers and enlightened men, but there was a unique universality and loftiness in them which made her simple thoughts so endearing and heartfelt. She taught me to be a good human being, and I have been striving to justify her exalted ideals in my own humble way. Whether or not I have been able to live up to her expectations is debatable, but I am committed till death to proving her dream true. I doff my hat to her. Mom, it's my tribute to you. I don't even know who you were and how you looked, but you must have been as beautiful as your thoughts. I love you, Mom. Thank you very much. Now, some of the words used in the above passage and their meanings. That hoary old looking diary became an eyesore to me. Hoary means grey or white with age. Eyesore means an unpleasant or ugly thing. I told my father time and again to get rid of that obnoxious diary. Obnoxious means extremely unpleasant. But he always turned a deaf ear to my all entreaties. Entreaty means an earnest or humble request. Frustrated, I stopped pestering him. Pester means trouble with frequent or persistent requests. But it remained an enigma to me. Enigma means mysterious. Why he didn't throw away a diary with jottings in Urdu, which was Greek to me and my father. It was Greek to me means it was difficult to understand. This time, the sight of it didn't exasperate me. I picked it up from the shelf, dusted off, and started flipping through its well nigh torn pages. Well nigh means almost. It belonged to some shagufta who penned, at times penciled down her stray thoughts in neat and chaste Urdu. Chaste means simple. Her musings didn't have erudition of great philosophers. Erudition means containing a lot of knowledge. Thank you very much.